That's terrible. I'm so sorry for the sound. There was a feedback loop going because that phone had connected. I didn't know that it connected. My bad, guys. I was out shooting a little update video. We're gonna get moving. I imagine y'all can't see much anymore. Uh, no, that was a feedback loop. Sorry about that. I didn't know that the audio was playing on that device. The stream restarted, so it just picked it up, and it was playing the stream right in the microphone. Sorry. headed north in just a second. We're going to make our way back up towards Florence and shoot over to Athens. No, although the screen probably did look pretty ominous for a second. There was a little tail cloud coming off of that little sail, and I thought it looked pretty cool, so I stopped and shot it for a second, took some photos, and just watched it. Not much going on. A lot of rain over north central Alabama, western central Alabama. Will do. Thank you, Deborah. Yeah, we're on 24, about 25 miles, and we're going to turn left up 101 and go towards Florence, Lauderdale County. A lot of rain bands. I was hoping for some lightning. Was really wanting to set up and shoot some lightning, but it's just not looking great. I want to thank each and every one of you for tuning in and interacting with us today, going along for this chase. It means the world to us. We love sharing this with you guys. We want you in the backseat storm chasing with us. Eventually, at some point, we're going to do a little drawing thing where we actually take one of our subscribers out chasing with us. We're probably going to do that later this year. Towards the end of the season, we'll see where everything goes, see what legalities and liabilities are behind that. But I think that would be a cool thing to do. Like I said, then we're also going to try to get the Discord channel up for everybody this week so that you guys can hang out in a dedicated chat room with everybody while we're chasing. We'll be doing a live Q&A, quizzes, and just kind of some facts and giving you guys some information and knowledge, breaking down the meteorological side of things as we chase. We're also going to do movie nights where we all get together and watch movies together with the chase team. So the future's bright. It's definitely looking good. Sun has went down. Now it is dark, so we're not going to see much more as far as in terms of structure or clouds go. There's not a real need. I try not to chase at night just because of visibility, running all these lights and stuff. It's just a pain in the butt. So, getting into some heavy rain here, and it's going to remain that way for the duration of our journey until we get north into Florence, most likely. So it's going to be a little rainy, guys. Stream's looking good. Hopefully it will stay that way. I know y'all can't see much. I can really brighten things up, but at the expense of the eyesight of all the other motorists on the road. So I try not to do that. As you can see, we're out of the bad signal area, so I know that south of Corinth, all the way out of Red Bay, sucks. We'll try to go around all that. I wanted to go through this, be along the leading edge. I could have just went back up to Corinth and went east on 72, but I wanted to come up through this way and come up 43. So I'll be right along the northern leading edge of those storms. Michael Wolf, thanks for tuning in. Hi, Oklahoma here. Yeah, man, Oklahoma's where it's at, dude. You get some awesome storms out there. haven't chased in Oklahoma yet, but it will most likely be happening this year. Okay. Yeah, we'll definitely have to look you up, get you in the passenger seat when we come out to Oklahoma. We don't want to be getting stuck on those dirt roads out there. I think that's the biggest hurdle for chasing is the unforeseen road closures, bridge closures, road work, maps displaying wrong information. Like earlier, it said we could go around, and that was a whole lumber yard. Washes, muddy roads, getting stuck. All those things you can't plan for. You just have to navigate them as they unfold before you. So it's good to have some backup plans and some options in the car. It's good to have full coverage insurance. It's good to have roadside assistance. I would rather get in the back, crawl in the back, take a nap for 3 hours while I wait for somebody to come help me out in the middle of nowhere than just be on my own trying to figure out what I'm going to do. Especially if you have a situation where like alternator goes out, battery goes out. Now we can't run Starlink. We don't have a connection. We can't charge anything. Those are all unforeseen problems that are hard to deal with when they happen. Papa 401 dispatch.
Papa.
Showed me 10 x-ray to the house. ETA, an hour and 15 minutes.
10 X-ray at 1919, sir. Hey, just so you know, just say Paul on whatever your number is. You don't have to say Papa. Just say Paul or P.
It's just a habit. I'm used to the Papa stands for P. 10-4, it's habit. Hopefully, I won't have to save Papa very much longer. We can take the P out from in front of my call sign. Won't change anytime I slow down the speed back up.
Either one. Turn Alpha at 1921, ma'am.
Call. A lot of water on the road right here. There's a ton of water running down the road. Flash flooding is going to start becoming a problem here, especially with water on the roadways and hydroplaning. We have another weather day tomorrow for just about the same place. I haven't got home and looked at any new forecasts or anything, so we'll check that out. But I do not plan on chasing tomorrow. I need to go back to work. It's funny, even Starlink don't like Northeast Mississippi. Awesome. Sounds good, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, well, it's a long distance tomorrow, and I saw some capabilities earlier. They didn't pan out, but I figured for a 2-hour drive it'd be worth it, just in case they did fire up. So I'm not mad that they didn't. We've been chasing for about 6 hours now. Only used half a tank of gas. We're right at 200 miles we drove today. It'd take me a whole day to get to Tulsa from here. Yeah, that's what happened. Yeah, it's super dark. I'm not trying to run the top light for it right now. It's so rainy. I don't want to blind anybody. So. I do have a Cash App. It is $, Storm Chaser Rob. Let me double check that. I'm pretty sure that's correct. Yeah, Cash App, $, Storm Chaser Rob. You don't get on somebody's ass like that, dude. So this 18-wheeler that's in front of me tried to hit me just now. We're already doing 10 over the speed limit. McElroy Truck Line, 6756. If anybody wants to land on this guy, fuck you, dude. Here's my language. That's some craziness. But I got mad respect for truck drivers, but some of you guys don't need a CDL. We are almost to Moulton, Alabama, guys, just south of Town Creek. We're 2 miles from our turn. We're going to turn left up here off of 24 and head up County Road 101, State Highway 101, up into Elgin, and then take 72 westbound. Sorry, 72 eastbound home. My brain's getting tired. There ain't nothing on this highway except us two. I'm in the slow lane, and he's 4 feet from my bumper, flashing his lights at me. See, y'all got to be careful doing stuff like that because certain people may possess a concealed carry weapons license, and certain people may feel like you're putting their life in danger. Sounds like an easy way to get shot, man. Don't road rage people. I promise you, if you make me feel like you're going to kill me in this car, I'm going to show you one of two things. You're either going to see the fire or the hole. One of the two. I just don't know what would possess that guy to drive like that. Well, I could see the road. So there's that. We are now under situation yellow. We have one severe thunderstorm warning. Henderson, Dallas, Kaufman, Ellis, Texas. Winds in excess of 50 miles an hour with hail up to 1 inch associated with that cell. I'm driving, so I don't have a very good read on that cell.
Cell is Bravo 1.
Cell Bravo 1. I'm ready to get out of the car. What's up, Tom? Thanks for tuning in, bud. We are headed back north into North Alabama. Gonna get ready to wrap it up. Watching for some. All these cloud tops have really decreased in altitude. Cloud tops are around 38 to 40 dBz. We're quickly losing support in this area for severe weather. It's going to be just a little rain now. I was hoping for some lightning, if nothing, but that doesn't appear to be developing. I haven't seen a single flash besides radio towers or my lights flashing. I'm the only thing out here flashing, guys. I appreciate that, Tom. Make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button so you never miss a chase. We're going to be chasing a lot this season.
Cell is located 7 miles east of Palmer, or 9 miles northeast of Ennis, Texas. Moving southeast at 20 miles per hour.
It has gotten dark on us. It is dark. See how bright the light bar makes it?
It also says alert areas: Dallas, Texas, Dallas, Texas, Henderson, Texas, and Kaufman, Texas. It is affecting a big metropolitan.
But that's like 3,500, 4,000 lumens. I think it's 4,000. So that's blinding, dude. If you're on the other side of this, it's like trying to look at the sun. Pawnee, Illinois. I think I've heard of that. They all blend together at this point.
It's another cell that doesn't have a severe warning, but has a decent sized hail core, and it's Kilo Foxtrot Whiskey Sierra. So
Now, I'm familiar with Pawnee, Oklahoma.
It's hail probability at 100% severe hail.
Well, we're glad to have you here, Tom. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any future videos or content. And welcome to the team, man. We're glad to have you here. You are always welcome here. Welcome to talk, chat. If you see me out anywhere, if you recognize the car, make sure you walk up, tell me hi, and let's take a picture or something. But yeah, glad to have you here, brother. Thanks for tuning in. Now, I'm not your average run-of-the-mill storm chaser on YouTube or on social media, guys, so it's not always about tornadoes. We chase storms. We don't just chase tornadoes. Sometimes I may just want to go shoot some lightning or check some structure out, and sometimes, like today, I just get bored. I've got chase fever. I'm ready. I saw some convection. I got excited. I got in the car. Here we are, 6.5 hours
10-8
later.
at 1944,
Dispatch, your mic is so loud. So loud. I'm going to have to go into the settings and turn you down some. But yeah, I just got bored. Wanted to do a stress tester and a test run for everything. We've spent quite a bit of time working on everything, adding things, tweaking things, getting everything right, working all the bugs out. We are in Hatton, Alabama, guys. I haven't been to Hatton in a long time. Also not the town you want to speed through. Everything's pretty shut down right now, but usually there's a cop sitting right here. And they will pull you over and write you a ticket. Glad to have you here, Michael. Thanks for subscribing. Yeah, we're glad to have all you guys here. I've been storm chasing for right at 15 years, but past couple of years, I just decided to actually do it and do it out for the masses and live stream it and stuff like that. So, been doing it for a while. I got the bug in 2011 on April 27th during the big outbreak here in North Alabama. I was directly impacted by an EF5 tornado. It's the only EF5 I've ever been in or seen in my lifetime, and I'll never forget it. That's for sure. But it ignited something deep within me. I've always had a love for nature, not just weather, but I'll go out and do landscape photography, wildlife photography, insect photography. I really enjoy macro photography. I'm a photographer and a videographer at heart. I love creating content. I was in the music industry for about 10 years. I didn't really get what I wanted out of that, so I scratched that. And that's about the time I started focusing everything over from doing music to just doing professional storm chasing for media. And so now I'm chasing those dreams. The best thing I can tell you is to get up during the day and put your feet on the ground firmly and chase what you want, and just stay at it, man. You're gonna have times where you fail. You're gonna have times where you feel like you suck or you're nothing or you're not good enough. Just push through them, fight through that shit, and eventually you'll get where you want to be. You also have to have some kind of talent in it. If you're not good at singing, you're probably not going to be the next big singer. But if you are good at something and you enjoy doing it, you should pursue it fervently. What is the word? You should pursue it like a crackhead pursues that first $20 of the morning. You got to get up and go get it. You can't take no for an answer. You've got to stay at it. So this is a constant grind, and like I said, I'm just glad to have you guys here. I'm honored to chase with you guys and have you guys along for the ride. I feel like we're all one big team, one big family here. So like I said, I've got some things in the works for all the subscribers and the community that supports me. We're going to do a lot of cool things for you guys, and at some point, we've got some plates that are going on the car for a Hellguard, and we're thinking about, I've seen a lot of YouTubers like write your names down with a Sharpie, but how about we actually get a diamond engraver or get plaques cut, laser cut with your names in them, and we'll attach those to the car, and that way we take you guys along with us, whether you're here on the stream or not. I think that'd be pretty cool. Those will be permanent. They'll never go anywhere, and then in the future we'll see what happens with them. But I'm not in this for the virality or to make $1 million or go viral or any of that. I enjoy doing it. I enjoy streaming. Don't bright light me. Number one rule, don't bright light me. I will show you the sun as soon as you pass me. It is what it is. I don't care. I have photosensitivity. Lights really bug me. When you start bright lighting me, you don't bright light the postman or the fireman or anybody else. So I am performing an emergency service when I am chasing. We are as close to first responders as you can get, and don't bright light me. It's not going to end well for you. And I've got another light bar for the back for people like that butthole earlier that want to tailgate me and act like they're going to ram into my back and bright light me. I've got a 6,000 lumen short light bar, slim profile for the back that we're going to mount on top of the rack. And when you want to get behind me and act a fool, we're going to show you what the sun looks like. And if you want to take it out past that, then we can turn the show on. Don't impact my safety or make me feel like I'm in danger. That's all I ask, guys. Say what you want. Call me whatever you want to. Drive by me. Flip me a bird. Don't put me in danger. It's just not cool. I should have become a weatherman. Instead, went to the Navy for 6 years. Well, there's nothing wrong with that. Thank you for your service, Tom. I come from a Navy family. I didn't go into the service myself. I thought about it. It just didn't seem like the best. Oh, I'll wreck my car trying not to hit an animal, dude. I was trying not to run this frog over. I just didn't feel like it was the best life path for me at the time. And later on down the road, I changed my mind and backpedaled, and it was too late. So, another frog. I'm 0 for 2 though. I didn't hit either one of them. So that's it's always good. I think because of you guys, I think today has been my most successful streaming day in 2 years. I saw a lot of growth today. I'm glad to have all of you guys here. If you liked and subscribed to the streams today, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the family and the channel. When you get it on your own time, when you get some free time, if you'll go to my YouTube profile or wherever you're following me at, in my bio should be a link tree. All of my social links are on there. I stream to multiple. Every time we stream, we use Restream. So I'm streaming to 2 Facebook profiles, 2 YouTubes, and we're fitting to up that, and we're going to be streaming on 6 or 7 platforms at the same time. I'm streaming on all of my Storm Chaser Rob channels, and we're also port forwarding the stream to the chase team and the weather team that I chase for, Torcon Weather Team. We're also pushing that over to their channels as well on Facebook and YouTube. Make sure you're giving them a follow as well. We've got a big team, and we're all a big family here. I'm not the only chaser, and I'm not the only one that's going to be out chasing. So if there's a day that there's some chases going on, and for whatever reason I couldn't make it, or I'm not chasing, or I'm sitting it out, or maybe there's financial issues with the chase, or maybe it's just too far, or follow that channel for a backup channel. We're getting everything together. This is all new in the works, so we're developing this with you guys as we go along. And so y'all are going to see a lot of changes and watch this channel grow and evolve, and we want you here for that. So we're going to start covering severe weather events, kind of in the likeness that, all right, we're in Town Creek. Do not speed here. However, I have a funny story to tell you. Last year we were chasing, and me and my buddy Wayne were chasing through here, and we were running like 85 through Town Creek. That's a 35 mile an hour or 45 mile an hour zone. We were going right short of 90, and a state trooper lit us up, pulled us over. He walks up to the car, he sees the car. We were in Dorothy 1, the black Scion that I used to chase in, the little box car. We were in Dorothy 1. He walked up and he saw all the stickers and all the stuff and all the laptops and stream cameras and was like, what the heck are you guys doing? And so we told him, and we were also about 15 minutes out from intercepting a rotating severe warning supercell that had severe tornadic potential. It actually had a rotating little thumb on the end of it right there as we were coming through Town Creek. We got super excited trying to get ahead of this storm, try to get out in front of it. And we were actually going to deploy into that tornado if it was weak enough. Sometimes I do crazy things. Y'all just watch sometimes. You'll see. There ain't no turning it off, man. But we were actually going to try to do a funnel deployment into that tornado. And that cop stopped us and was like, dude, what are you doing? And it was like, well, we're going to intercept this cell, and it's here, and it's probably going to go tornadic, and the whole area was under a tornado watch, so everybody was already on their toes. I think we were on it was higher than a 10 sig, I think. I think we're at a 15 or a 20% risk. But anyway, yeah. He was like, where are y'all going? We told him, and he was like, oh, crap, dude. Okay, don't worry about it. Go. Go as fast as you need to. I got you. Dude, we took off out of there flying. I could not believe it. I thought for sure we were getting a ticket. Yeah, I told somebody yesterday, somebody had asked, I think it was in somebody else's stream, and I was just watching it. But they asked if I was Team Dominator or if I was Team Tiv. And I'm Team Storm Chaser. I'm on all of you guys' team. I support all of you. We're all in this science together. We're all a huge team, and we have to work together. My personal opinion is that there's too much competition in the weather and storm chasing community currently, and we need to be more proactive about working together and helping educate each other and keep each other safe. I think that with the streaming and the virality of storm chasing over the last 2 years, I think a lot of the newer generation have lost sight of the big picture of why we chase. And it isn't for views and likes, guys. We don't chase for views and likes. We do stream to social media to increase awareness and help get a larger, broader viewer base, so that when we're out ahead of these storms, people that are in these areas of impact can see these videos, not just mine. I share all the other chasers' videos and push them as well. I'm a huge fan of Brandon Montgomery and his photography. I try to support him and push him. And Team Dominator, I love those guys. Reed Timmer's always going to be one of my biggest heroes, I think. And I got a big love for Team Tiv, too, and Sean Casey and how he laid the groundworks for these Dominators and TIV and these what I call tornado tanks. Y'all got to remember Sean Casey was the OG, and that man got a passion to go and capture film footage of a tornado, and look at where it got us. And I also heard last year that Sean Casey has outfitted a Subaru for deployments and is back storm chasing. So the last I saw, he was trying to find some drivers. But there's going to be a large influx of new chasers that, you know, and I hate to say it like this, but there's going to be a lot of people that aren't getting views on Twitch while they play Call of Duty, and their streaming career hasn't taken off. It's not doing what they want it to do. They're not happy with it, and they see the success that comes with storm chasing because we don't show you guys all of it. And I uploaded a video yesterday on my YouTube channel, kind of just showing you guys the bad side of it. This could go wrong. I could get T-boned crossing a road and never go home tonight. I'm from Athens, Alabama, Tom, and yeah, they don't care. We were actually going right through here, and we were parked right back there when that storm, Jesus Christ, Rob, get it together. When that state trooper stopped us when we were storm chasing, we were actually stopped right back there. We were headed south, and we come through this tiny little town running 85 miles an hour, dude. We jumped this railroad track like that scene from the Fast and the Furious. Like, no jive. Like, no joke, no lie. I'm dyslexic too, guys. Fun fact of the day, severely dyslexic, so sometimes I can't talk or read, or give you the numbers that we just said. So you might say 9 and I might say 6. Whatever, welcome to my brain. We're in Town Creek, Alabama, going north up 101, headed towards Highway 72 in Elgin. That was a guy on a bicycle, and you couldn't even see him, dude. Like, he has disappeared into the shadows. You can't see him. I'm glad we didn't murder that guy, because that would not have been a fun experience. Oh, I don't know why they don't wear high vis. Stop taking the reflectors off your bikes. They're there for a reason. We can't see you running 45, 50. See, here's the speed limit change, 55 right here. That's a cool little view right there. There's something about an illuminated American flag blowing in a... I live in Dixie Alley, Tom, which I like to think is a little bit more dangerous than the main tornado alley, only because of our geography and the fact that our tornadoes like to come in high precipitation supercells, usually formed in linear or quasi-linear clusters, and they usually come at night. Illinois is in part of the new tornado alley. You'd be surprised. People think Illinois, and if you're not from there or from around there, or you're not familiar with it, you hear Illinois and you think Chicago. But Illinois is nothing like that. Chicago is like Chicago, and nothing else really is. Aurora is a pretty big place too. But yeah, Illinois sees a lot of tornadoes, dude. A lot of strong, violent tornadoes. So does Ohio. But as you guys have noticed, the patterns are changing. They're shifting. The seasons are longer, more violent. The areas are wider and broader and more likely to see tornadoes now than ever before. We're still learning about tornadoes. We still don't know a whole lot about tornadoes. We've learned a lot over the past 30, 40 years, but we still don't know a whole lot about tornadoes and how they work and how to predict them and how they behave. We're getting better, but we need help. We need more help. We need more people out in the field chasing, documenting, collecting data. That's what we do. Whether this YouTube channel was running or not, I'd still be out chasing, doing what I do, guys. I was doing it before YouTube, and probably going to be doing it after YouTube, and I plan to chase until I die. I don't plan to ever stop. I hope that I have a successful, long chasing career. But it's hard to ignore the risks that are associated with this type of work. I make a little money back, but not a whole lot. Maybe 30 or maybe 20 or 30% of what I spend, I get back. But usually it's way less than that. But we're getting better. We're 8 miles from Elgin, guys. It's dark because it's pitch black outside. It's just the way that GoPro sensors work. We're streaming off of a GoPro hooked into OBS on a laptop, so I can't really change much. We're working on getting some new stream cameras, but they're about $350 a piece. And I just spent about $4,000 on Starlink and upgrades and lights and tires and suspension parts and working on the car. So I do apologize for the brightness issue. It's super pitch black out here, though. I can't see off of the road with my eyes, so I'm surprised that it's picking up the lights that it is. We're going to get up towards town soon and get out of the country, and it should brighten up some. But yeah, it is. It's super pitch black out here. It's we're under a really, really thick rain cover, cloud cover, so there's not any light getting in. So there are certain things I can do. Go get you some food, Tom. Thanks for tuning in, brother. I'll see you on the next one if I don't see you again tonight. We are going to be terminating the stream here in about 20 minutes. Shout out MySpace for the $20 tip / super chat. Thank you, man. Thank you so much. The problem with this light bar is it's Grifter, do you guys have first aid training? Great question. Most of us do. I'm EMS certified, CPR certified. I've also taken expensive training in combat aid, trauma aid, and things like that. I was also an Eagle Scout, so I've got first aid covered pretty good. I would recommend any other storm chasers definitely go and get your EMS certifications. So at one point I was almost going to become a fireman, so I went through all of that, and I learned a lot. Those are valuable tools, valuable things to learn. But anything that can save somebody's life, you need to learn it if it can learn it. I am first aid certified, EMS certified. We've got a complete OSHA first aid kit in the back, as well as splints and tourniquets. I've got some quick clot gauze back there. We keep items to cut through trees or tree limbs, debris, stuff like that. Got some ESD boots in the back. Got a ballistic helmet for hail. I like to dance in hailstorms. It could be 2.5 inches. I'm getting in it. Remember the last time I got in a hailstorm last year, it was like a quarter-sized hail. Not very big at all. Up to about an inch, inch and a half in diameter, some of the biggest pieces. And I danced and played in it for about 30 minutes, and it beat the crap out of me. We're going to go across the river here. We are about to cross the Tennessee River. We're currently in Lauderdale County, Alabama. This is a pretty awesome view too, especially during the daytime. We come down here and fly the drone a lot. We're about to cross the dam. This is Wheeler Dam Highway. This is TVA Wheeler Dam. No, these new chasers have got a rude awakening in store for them if they're not properly prepared. And I have nothing against new chasers. We want people to become storm chasers. We want people to become storm spotters. We want people to be interested and involved in the science that is meteorology. However, Mother Nature does not discriminate. Mother Nature does not care what color you are, how nice your car is, how many followers you have on TikTok. Mother Nature does not care about those things. I have seen unimaginable things during my lifetime. My hometown has been hit by 3 EF5 tornadoes. That's Athens, Alabama. Y'all can look that up. We had 2 in the 70s outbreak, hit one after another, 30 minutes apart. So first EF5 hit, tore the town up. People are out responding, and then another one hits them while they're trying to clean everything up. I should have blinded that guy, but I didn't want him to hit me, so I don't have anywhere to go. Turn your brights off coming across the dam, people. It's ridiculous. But yeah, I saw some unimaginable tragedies, and I've seen firsthand what Mother Nature can do. And like I said, it's not just tornadoes. That's just one piece of the pie that is severe weather. Lightning, water, just as dangerous. Straight line winds, downbursts, microbursts, just as dangerous. Derechos, Jesus, probably more dangerous. I really wish I would have chased the derecho last year, and I knew I was going to regret it, and I didn't, but I'm glad I didn't, because there was some hefty damage that come out of that derecho. We're going to try to go out west and chase the plains this May. I really like to chase Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas, Nebraska. So we've got that going on in the works, and we're saving for that. If I can quit having setbacks, we might be able to do it. There's just been one thing after another this year, getting ready for the storm season. Like, we get everything ready. Did the Mississippi chase a few weeks ago, almost a month ago now, and or it has been a month. And I stress tested a lot of things. We didn't have Starlink yet. I burned up a bunch of power inverters. They were like $50-$60 a piece. Had to toss those, buy new ones, bought those. They didn't work right. Figured out you have to have a pure sine wave inverter for what I was doing with the Starlink, and then I had to buy another $65 inverter. Now I've changed phones, got a different phone. I can't use the old mounts that I was using on it. Those phone mounts are like $50 a piece. I've got 4 of them. $200, $300 worth of phone mounts in the car. And I can't even use them now, thanks to the stylus, the S Pen. So I've had to order a new one. There's another $70. So everything will level out now. And Just got to find a good operating point and keep going. Which the inverter issue is solved. I'm having really no problems with Starlink. I do want to save up the $2,500 to get that flat high performance dish. We're using the regular Starlink Gen 2 dishy. You're not supposed to be able to use it in motion. But you guys can read between the lines there. I'm not trying to raise any red flags at Starlink, but mine works, man. 80 miles an hour, 250 megabits per second. It just didn't like Mississippi earlier. We did a 3-hour stream until we got to Mississippi right there, and then it just went to crap. But yeah, I'm concerned about the new chasers too. I want them to just get educated, man. There's so many free resources out there. You can go get your spotter training, advanced radar forecasting training. All kinds of meteorological training is available online for free. If you have the want and hunger for this, you'll have no problem picking this stuff up and learning it. The community is really awesome. As long as you're doing what you're supposed to, being professional and trying to be a better chaser today than you were yesterday, this community will help you out as much as you need it with whatever you need. All you got to do is ask. Even the big guys. I mean, if you get the chance, you can ask Reed Timmer a question, and he's going to tell you what you need to know. Just because he is who he is. Reed loves doing this. He's a really nice guy. He's not going to be mean and tell you to, quit following him or leave, or he's busy, he's got to go. But you still got to respect the guy's time and his hustle. We're on Highway 72 in Elgin, Alabama, headed towards Athens. We're going to wrap stream up in about 15 minutes. I'm not seeing anything besides rain bands. I am going to get the radar put up for the next stream. I won't have it this time, but I am going to get it put up for the stream. So on the next stream, you guys will have radar scope down at the bottom with my location on it instead of just Mapbox. It's been highly requested today, so I think that's something that we'll change it back to. Crossing Second Creek now. We are technically inside of Joe Wheeler State Park. We're almost out of the darkness, guys. You'll see a level 2 out of 5 threat level on the stream, but we are now at a threat level 1 out of 5. We are now at threat level 1 out of 5. We've been that way for about an hour now. I just haven't stopped to get in the back of the car to update it. I also think I'm going to move the streaming laptop up here so that I can just pull over and change things. I don't know. We'll see. There's so many cords in this car, guys. I don't know what to do with them. Everything should be wireless. I don't know what the issue is. We should put more money into researching that technology. Because I'm tired of wires. Oh no. Where at? When? And tornadoes are nuts, man. It's just, I don't know. It's hard to explain. Everything goes through craziness so fast. It's also a feeling that I've become addicted to. It's a bad combination. This lane water starting to pull up over there. Yeah, there's a ton of adrenaline right now. And today's chase is an example. If you're getting into storm chasing, more than half of your chases will be like this. Uh, you'll drive a really long time to see a lot of rain. And sometimes that's just how it is, but every now and then we get those chases that stick with us for the rest of our life. I imagine the teams that worked Rolling Fork will never forget it. They can probably think really hard and smell it. I don't know if you guys have ever smelled the smell after a tornado, but it smells just like dirt. Dirt and trees over here. Mostly dirt out west. Dirt and trees here. Especially if it hits some pines. I'll put y'all in my ear. Especially if it hits some pine trees. If it hits some pine trees, you can smell the impact. Yeah, I feel it. And for the most part, a big part of me just enjoys the chase. As long as I come back with a couple good pictures, I'm happy. Once we hit the $300 range of trip expenses, uh, that's when I start wanting more than pictures. We are in Rogersville, Alabama, my least favorite town in the country. Well, it's not that we're not scared. I've definitely, uh, I've definitely been scared of storm chasing before. Just the adrenaline and the urge to chase outweighs the fear. Like Carlisle, Arkansas last year in April, I thought I was going to get rolled. I really, really thought that I made a terrible mistake. There's just storm chasers take a universal risk every time we leave to go on a chase. Uh, we put our lives on line, and there's a chance that we may not come back home. And that's every chase. And that's the reality. If you're going to get into this, you have to accept that reality. Every time I leave, I may not come back home. Maybe my last chase. So we just pay attention and hope for the best and pray and try to make good decisions. And the rest is out of my hands. But the most dangerous part of storm chasing is driving. Like earlier, an 18-wheeler decided that he didn't want to go around me. He wanted to push me up the highway. But I tend not to go crazy fast when it's raining because it's not worth wrecking your car over. Well, thank you, MySpace. I'm sure the entire storm chasing community really appreciates that. I can't wait for next year, guys. Next year is looking awesome as far as weather potential for Dixie Alley. I tend to chase Dixie more than Tornado Alley. Tornado Alley is overpopulated. I'm not a fan of chaser convergences and things like that. I really like chasing Dixie. I like the challenges that it provides. The terrain, the geography is a terrible demon to try to overcome sometimes. We're about to cross back over the Tennessee River, guys. It's so stupid that you got to go all the way to Town Creek or Decatur to cross the river. There should be a crossing in Athens. I don't know how much it costs to make a bridge, but y'all could probably sell $4 Generals, a Taco Bell, and a Publix and make that bridge. I don't like this bridge. This is the Rogersville Bridge. When we cross over this bridge, we will be back in my hometown of Athens, Alabama. And that's why I don't like the bridge. It holds water like crazy, especially like the worst part is as soon as you come on it back there. Exactly, Grifter, exactly. But I'm excited for the future of storm chasing. The community is growing exponentially. There are a lot of people that want to do really big things that are really hungry and really passionate about weather. And I enjoy seeing them grow and go out and chase their dreams. I would like to get to a point in life where I could do this full time as a job, get paid for it, make good money, and just chase everything every day, all across the country, and eventually maybe take a note out of Pecos Hank's book and travel the world and chase storms. That would be a dream come true, man. I'd do it for free if I could. Honestly, I would chase for free. I wouldn't care. Uh, but I got to make money. No way around that.
Wow. Right.
401 dispatch. Show me 10-6 back at home base. Thanks.
That was your 10-6 back at home. Walking 27. It was a good day, sir. Thank you.
You're welcome. Sorry for the ear rape, guys. Hopefully, our network sees some exponential growth this year. That'd be quite awesome. But we've all put in a lot of work for this. It'd be nice for us to all see it finally pay off. See, I bet they don't bright light him. These little dips in 72 like to hold water. All right, we're starting to move outside of this rain. It's going to continue to push. Looks like these cells are actually pushing northwest right now. One of them's pushing true northwest. So those are going to move out of the state and push up into Tennessee. They'll probably just collapse though. There's a strong surface inversion right along the Alabama-Tennessee state line. So probably we'll see most of these storms die off as they push north. If you are still here and watching, thank you so much. We're getting ready to wrap it up for the day. We are back at home base in Athens, Alabama. We are at a level 1 out of 5 on the severe risk. Going across the board right now, I don't see any severe warnings on the board. We got 4 flash flood warnings, all of them in Indiana and Kentucky. 3 in Indiana, 1 in Kentucky. Davies, Indiana, Knox, Indiana, Greene, Indiana, and Henderson, Kentucky. You guys are all under a flash flood warning. And we got 1 special weather statement on the board for areas inside Texas, around Ellis, Texas, and Navarro, Texas. That is it. I don't read out all the other non-precipitation warnings, red flag warnings, fire warnings, or wind advisories, but you do have some. No, sir. Y'all should be good over in Ohio. There's not really any potential for severe weather there. Looks like most of the instability and severe potential is going to be west of you. Over in southern Indiana, it looks like your big stretch is going to be rain. Still got some lightning in the cell north of Evansville, Indiana, Washington, Indiana. Still got a pretty strong thunderstorm. All this stuff looks to be on a weakening trend. So I would say if you're anywhere in the United States besides the Gulf Coast, Florida Panhandle, extreme southern Mississippi, Alabama, New Orleans area, Louisiana, southern Louisiana, over into just east of Houston, Texas, right there along the Gulf of Mexico, you guys still have some severe potential. It is dwindling. Looks like our biggest areas of concern are gone for the night. So I would say that it's going to be a mostly quiet night. I don't say that Q word much, but it's going to be a mostly quiet night. I would prepare for some rain, if anything, and maybe a couple thunder boomers and some lightning, but shouldn't see any more severe potential throughout the night unless you're in those storm prediction center outlooks. But as we say, don't be scared, be prepared. Make sure you guys are being weather aware tomorrow if you're in those SPC outlooks. We're going to go home, look at some models, and then we'll make a post and play it by ear. If you've tuned in, thank you guys so much. Shout out MySpace for that donation. Those being the world that goes in the gas tank helps us get to the next chase. And with donations like that, we can't be stopped, man. I appreciate that a lot. Thank you. And we're going to call it. So you guys have a good night. Stay safe, stay aware, and we will catch you on the next one. Before you go, make sure you hit those like and subscribe buttons. Follow the pages wherever you're watching this at. We're glad to have you here. Thanks for tuning in, guys. We will see you on the next one. And yeah, I can't wait. It's going to be awesome. So thank you, guys. Never stop chasing. Y'all have a good night. I'm going to kill the Wi-Fi from up here, so I can't get back there to stop the stream.